All right, we're gonna start our day out. It's Sunday morning, and we got fresh powder. So, how to start the day with fresh snow? And considering I have people I plow out, we'll be out here for a little while. I see all these people always, oh man, I cleared my snow, I'm cold, I'm wet, and I don't know how they can say it's cold and wet and what, you know. I just jump in the plow truck and get it done. I never really meant to get customers. It just kind of happened. I wanted a plow truck, and you know, that's how it all worked out. This is the one we got to redo in the spring. She's old. Front unit bearings. Come on. Front unit bearings are creaking and cracking. So when we rebuild it this spring, we're putting a whole new front end under it. New unit bearings, tie rod ends, everything. I got frame and back is busted, so we're going to be doing frame repair, and there's just a whole lot of work on this. I'm not going to super rush it. It'll be a most of the summer project because I still have other vehicles I have to do. So, but when it's done, it'll be all cleaned up. I'm gonna build a custom flatbed for it, more set up instead of the pickup box. I want it more set up for I do with the salt and sand and that for ice. So, but and fuel pump's going on it. I already did get a new fuel pump in, so we're set in that regard. I forgot to get new wiper blades for this thing again. I don't know, I keep forgetting that, but as soon as I get this done, I'm gonna let it run for a minute. I'm just gonna clean off. Well, I'm gonna clean all the vehicles. I ain't gonna film it, but I want to get a tape measure out because I don't care what the weather service says when they tell me, oh, this is how much snow you got. You know, is right there. So how much fresh powder do we get? I got about 4 inches. Measured in a couple spots, count for drift. 3.5, 4 inches. So, all right, I'm gonna finish cleaning off vehicles, and we're gonna go and start some plowing. All right, I don't know how well they'll pick it up. We're up to 28 degrees. They're calling for 30 for a high all week. Gonna be down some single digit and low double digit temps, but a lot of this snow will melt, but that's what we're calling for. So we'll see if it actually happens or not. But yeah, I got a lot of vehicles, so it always makes it fun plowing. I got one property I gotta go do. He's got a horse farm, so it takes me a good hour to plow him out because I gotta plow out the all around the barns. That one takes me a little while to go do all that though, so you know, there ain't a lot to plowing. You know, you get these people that, oh, if you don't know what you're doing, you know, you don't get stupid. Don't try driving over a curve, you know, like the ditches. I stop and that, you know, they like, oh, if you don't know what you're doing, you got damaged equipment. Well, you know, I ain't saying you can be a complete idiot and go out and plow, but, you know, if you're wondering how hard it is, or you'd like to get a snow plow, but you're like, oh, this one here, yeah, the truck needs work. It does. It needed work back when I bought it. And actually, it's been 4 or 5, because I think this is my 4th winter. I paid $1,000 for the truck and the plow. And I've been running it. I did have to put an idler arm on it. I had to put a new battery in it finally, because it's only running 1 battery. And plows are hard on a battery, and even if you got 2 batteries, a snow plow is hard on it. You know, they take a lot of juice, but you don't need a brand new pickup. Yeah, this one's, the rust has slowly been getting worse, and I do have to go and I'm gonna finally start fixing it. We toyed with the idea of just putting a plow on the 450, toyed with putting a plow on different vehicles, and you know, we just decided, you know, let's just keep this one going. And you know, biggest thing, I'm gonna put, when I rebuild this, I'm gonna put bigger mirrors on it, because when you're plowing, especially around vehicles, because I do customers, and whether they're your vehicles or a customer's vehicle, you really don't want to start hitting crap. So, you know, you want big mirrors. Make sure you clean your windows off. You don't need 80 mile an hour to push snow. I mean, we're moving 5 mile an hour or less, and we're not having any issues. You know, just don't get in a huge hurry. You know, and I got plenty of obstacles with the vehicles. There where them reflectors are, that's my septic pump out. And you know, so if you compensate for all this and that, you're gonna be fine. You know, just don't get in a big hurry. Like I said, I do have a ton of work to do on this. I'm telling people, oh, if you don't know what you're doing, because you know what, it's not like they have a plow to school. You know, so you got to learn how. And if you just come out here and take your time, you know, that's like here. You see how big the snowbank is? There's the fresh, there's the old. So if you're coming up, real slow demonstration, let's say I got a big head of snow in front of me. When you're coming up, just before you hit the pile, just start lifting your blade slowly, and it'll push it right over the top. I've already had piles 5-6 feet tall, and I was still able to push over the top. There you see, because that bottom snow from a month ago, you ain't pushing that, it's frozen in place. But now you see how I pushed over the top. You know, it's not rocket science. Just take your time, be cautious, and you'll be fine. And I got a Beavway, and it's a 2021. I finally got my new truck, and that's gonna be up to the boss if I can do a walk around on it, because unfortunately 8 years ago I hurt myself, so I had to give up having my own truck. I was out of work for 2 years. I had a brand new rent-an-hour flatbed. I was able to sell that for what I owed, and you know, the truck, we kind of sold it for what we owed, but we were a little short, so we ended up having to take care of the difference. But you know, so I just gotta be more cautious, because I have some high dollar stuff sitting in the yard. And just that little bit we've been yapping, I got half the driveway cleaned out, you know, and I'll go in now. Let me show you how. And to back drag like this here, I got vehicles here, so I'll come back, I'll just ease it forward, kind of angle, kind of hard to film and do this, but I'll angle my blade like that. And I do this to the garage doors for customers. Set your blade down, then you can just back drag it. Then when you're so clear where you can plow, just lift your blade. Then when you get behind it, set it down. Now you're able to plow that. Yeah, they'll have some shovel cleanup to do, but you know, it still helps the customer out because it gives them less shoveling to do. So, you know, and every little bit helps. When you get next to a vehicle, don't get too close, especially if you're really new. But you know, just you don't need speed. I don't have tire chains on. I'm just running the Kelly all-terrain tire. You know, it's just not an issue. You know, and on TV, yeah, when they're trying to sell you a plow in the commercials, the guy's going bat out of hell, flinging snow 30, 40 feet. Yeah, if you want to damage equipment, go ahead and do that, but you just don't have to. Plowing people out. I mean, I got a couple different accounts that I do. This one here, I'm plowing out a little RV trailer, and it's for bare minimum. Don't have water, so you know, got to use the outhouse, and you know, and before anybody says, "Oh man, that guy must be hardcore," she has a boyfriend. He won't stay here with her when the weather's this bad, because it's not like she can keep it 100 degrees in there, because it is an RV. They do not. Well, you know, so, but it's a young girl. She lives here pretty much by herself when he don't stay. And like I said, I got a couple different kinds of customers I do, and I just plow this out. She has her car parked across the way, so I can plow around here, and you know, just did some insulation. You seal off the bottom of it with insul board. I lived like this for myself one winter, and it's not bad. You can keep it 50, 60 degrees in there year round, and people would say, "Oh man, 50, 60. Well, you know, I mean, I guess it just depends on what you grew up used to. This girl here, don't bother her being a minimalist, and she likes it, and there's nothing wrong with that lifestyle. Just goes to show you don't have to have all this high-tech shit to live. You don't have to have the dish, and you know, different walks of life. You know, everybody's different. Not everybody has to be the same. That's the beauty of America. You know, you don't have to do what everybody says that they want you to do. All right, we're down at the horse farm now, doing that. Pretty much got it done, and you can see how big the piles are I'm putting. I mean, that's as tall as the pickup, and we're doing this. Now I'll go down there. He has a plow truck, but it finally gave out. We're gonna tear it apart, see if there's any hope of fixing, but there's so much wrong with it with the price, so. But all right, back plowing.